Evening guys, welcome to my channel, Taurians, Truths and Tarot. I'm going to be doing some general readings today for the up and coming week commencing the 15th of March. So today is the 14th, so if you do watch it today then happy Mother's Day to all my lovely ladies and mothers out there. If you watch this video after the fact, then I hope you did have a wonderful Mother's Day. So yeah, as I say, I'm going to be just doing some quick reads today. They are general, so the message may resonate with you, it may not. If it doesn't, then please don't force it. It's simply not your story. You know, if bits do, then please take what messages resonate and leave what doesn't resonate. Okay, so I'm literally just going to dive in straight away, guys. So, okay, so cards that have literally just flew out at me, which I wasn't going to sort of do in the spread that I'm doing, are Ten of Swords, which has just sort of jumped out. So some of you at the minute could be feeling like you have just been betrayed. You could be sort of feeling like you've been stabbed in the back recently. Something that you've potentially not seen coming. As I say, it is a betrayal for some of you. Might not be all of you, it might not resonate, but as I say, this card literally just jumped out. So some of you may be feeling like that. I've also pulled the two of Pentacles. So some of you could feel like at the moment you've got a decision to make. You could feel like you've got a lot on at the moment and you're juggling things. Could be a decision about this betrayal. It could be that you feel like somebody's betrayed you and potentially you're deciding on whether you want to keep them in your life or not. But yeah. Okay, so in terms of my spread that I've pulled, so first card I've pulled is for present feelings, which I've pulled the Five of Swords, which is ironic given that I've pulled the Ten of Swords as well. So some of you may be sort of feeling like you've lost something, you're turning your back on something, so you could be sort of feeling some type of sorrow. Now that could be in terms of a relationship, it could be financial, it could be the terms of a job perhaps. Take it however it resonates, but for some of you, you are sort of focusing on what you have lost or what is in the past. I think you're probably feeling a little bit sort of defensive at the moment. But yeah, I mean, you still have the options to go forward in a situation. So if that is you and you are sort of focusing on the past and something that has happened, I think you need to sort of start looking towards the future. But whatever this situation is, it does suggest that you have got the upper hand in this. So, you know, all is not lost. You still have whatever it is that you need remaining. So as I say, in terms of if this is love, if it's finances, if it's a job, whatever the situation is, you do have the ability to move forward. So you will have other opportunities. So if you have lost a job, you know, there will be other jobs out there. I know it's very difficult at the moment, but if this is a job, try not to dwell on the past. As I say, I know that's very, very difficult. If it's finances, you'll still have money coming in the future. So, you know, try not to dwell on the past and what's lost. Try to focus on what you still have and what you've got in front of you, okay? Okay. So, who or what is coming towards Aquarius? Who or what is coming towards Aquarius? Okay. So for some of you, you will have an offer coming in. This will be a stable offer, whether this is going to benefit you in a financial way or you're going to have a new love offer coming in. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. So you may be learning some new skills, you might start studying something new, but there is opportunity for development, and as I say, that can be in terms of a job. You could be waiting and you'll receive a new job offer soon. You could decide that you want to go on a new college course or learn some new skills. Again, that could be job related. You could have a financial sort of something coming in financial for you and offering, or that could be a love offering where it's a nice foundation and something to sort of grow and build on. So you have got a love offer coming in. So the fact that this has just followed the Five of Swords, whatever you're dwelling on that you're feeling like you've lost, you've got an offer coming in. So Try to stay positive, guys. Okay. Past. What's Aquarius focusing on? The past. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. 9 of Wands. So, for some of you may be sort of, you sort of might be feeling like you're blocked at the moment. You might be feeling like, you know, you've got obstacles in your way at the moment. But truthfully, you have got the ability to overcome whatever these obstacles are. You do have the means to sort of step out of whatever this situation is. You might need to have a bit of a new perspective on it or get some clarity on it. But either way, maybe you need to sort of look at whatever this situation is and reassess it. Just think about it again. I think some of you may be sort of undecided about something, but you do need to sort of step out of a situation and look at it again. Get some new perspective on something. Obstacles coming your way, Aquarius. I've pulled the Magician. So again, some of you potentially need, you know, to me the Magician is all about sort of a wish fulfillment card. So it's all positive. I feel like you are going to get over something and overcome a situation, but this can also sort of be like the element of surprise as well. So this can be something that you're not actually expecting. So this offer coming in might be something that you're not actually expecting. But as this is an obstacle, maybe you're sort of waiting to hear some type of news that maybe you're a little bit worried about, or you're sort of expecting some information that you're going to be a little bit worried about. Okay, I will come back and clarify. So, what is Aquarius afraid of? What fears? What fears is Aquarius afraid of? Okay. I've pulled that twice. Okay. 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 Again, you know, this whole general reading is about leaving something in the past and moving forward, and that's come up in fears as well. So perhaps some of you are afraid to let something go. You're afraid to move forward. But this is like, you know, your plans and your hopes for whatever it is that you're wanting in the future. It suggests that you are moving forward towards them. So you are on the right path of, you know, whatever it is. And as I say, you've got the means to succeed with whatever this is. So generally throughout this whole reading, this is someone who you're holding on to the past, or you're dwelling on the past. Something's happened in the past and you're sort of getting in your own way about this, but you have got offers coming in. You will have an offer coming in, and you know, this is only temporary. So whatever you're feeling currently, it is only temporary. You are going to have an offer coming in. You are going to have an offer coming in, sorry, that is going to move you forward. Okay, what's happening in the near future for Aquarius? Okay. Again. Okay. So as I'm pulling cards are falling out. I will go into them, but I've literally had duplicate cards come out, which it's a really strong indication. Sorry guys if that twitches there. My phone just completely cut out, so it's funny because I'm actually talking about blockages and feeling like you're stuck in the past and dwelling on the past and not being able to move forward, and my phone literally keeps just cutting out, so I apologise then if that triggered. So before it did cut out, I was sort of asking about near future. The card I pulled was the King of Pentacles. Now the King of Pentacles does denote security, stability, abundance. So it's really being in a position of where you're grounded, where you've got a very solid foundation, and you've built up whatever you need to build up to get to where you want to be. So as I say, the whole reading has been about leaving something in the past, or a situation has happened where you're feeling very sort of maybe stuck at the moment. But I do think for some of you, you've got a plan or an option in mind that you want to move forward with, but at the same time maybe it's a case that you're scared to take that leap of faith. But I do believe that whatever this new thing is that's coming in, you will be abundant, it will be successful. As I say, whether this is a job, whether it's your finances, whether it's a relationship, you will have a new offer coming in, so don't despair. Some of you are dwelling on the past and looking at the past, but move forward, take the opportunity to move forward, because you will be successful in that outcome. As I was doing this reading, I did have cards that were just sort of flying out, so I'm just going to clarify with some of those. Now, ironically enough, some of them actually were duplicate cards. I've got several decks, but one of the deck, I've got two of the same deck, if that makes sense. So this card came out twice, which is the Two of Pentacles. So again, this suggests that some of you perhaps have got a decision to make. You may sort of have, there's things that you're juggling at the moment. You know, you've got things that you're, I'm not going to say overwhelmed, so don't get an overwhelmed feeling. I get a feeling that you're sort of maybe at the moment not knowing what your priorities are, or maybe having to sort of put your priorities first. So take that as an if it resonates. Again, I had the Five of Swords come out, so that's come out twice also. So yeah, some of you are feeling like, I do feel like something's happened in the past where it's caused you this sort of emotional feeling of being let down or disappointment, and I do feel like you're focusing on that, and you're looking back over this situation without realising that you've got everything you need to move forward. So you have got the upper hand, as I say, with whatever this situation is that you're juggling, that you're battling, that you've just experienced. You've got the upper hand, so try to sort of try and focus forward as opposed to dwelling on the past. What else came? Sorry, I had several that flew out at me. Sorry, that did fly all over the place. Okay, so I pulled Eight of Cups, I pulled the Wheel of Fortune, I pulled the Devil card, and I pulled the Three of Wands. Now, this is really significant because all of these really do have a meaning of moving forward, leaving the past behind, cutting ties with things, and moving forward. If you can hear that spray, it's my air freshener, just so you know. So yeah, some of you, I mean, this can be travel in an actual sense that you are going to travel. I get that that's difficult at the moment with COVID, but for some of you, it could be a case that you are traveling. Again, not necessarily. It could just be the fact that you are going to be in a position where you are moving forward, or whatever position you're in now. As I say, it's temporary. You are going to be moving forward. The Devil card, now, I think people panic when they see this card, but it's actually not a bad thing. This is all about cutting off things that are toxic in your life, or things that are not serving you. It's about cutting the chains of things that are not serving your purpose or helping you in a situation. So because I've pulled so many cards that are all about you dwelling on this past situation, it's time to cut ties with it. If it's a toxic relationship that you're sort of dwelling over, if it's a job that you're upset about, which is completely understandable, but whatever it is, take it how it resonates, but it's time to cut ties with whatever this toxic thing is. Now, toxic can just be the fact that you're obsessing over something that's happened in the past. So if that's the case, it's time to let it go. Wheel of Fortune, so things are moving forward in your favour. So again, this is about travel. As I say, it doesn't necessarily have to mean travel in a physical sense. It can just be at the moment in your life, things are moving forward. So it's positive, it's all positive. And the final card was the Eight of Cups, which sometimes this does suggest money and finances. It can also suggest, you know, cups usually talk about emotions and feelings. But as I say, not necessarily. This is a situation that I feel like you don't have a choice. You need to leave what's in the past and move forward. Turning your back on what's in the past. And it might be difficult to do. It might be hard to do. It might be an emotional thing to do. And you might need support in doing it. But you're going forwards with Two of Cups. Now, Two of Cups are about sort of uniting and partnerships and things coming together. So it's positive. So take it how it resonates. So just to sum up, overall, some of you, I feel initially that you felt in some way, shape or form recently that you have been betrayed, and a real big betrayal as well. So as I say, whether this is a case that you've lost your job and you're feeling, you know, someone's done you a wrong, so, you know, whether it isn't in a work environment or it is in a relationship. But the whole energy and message behind this was, for some of you, you really sort of, you're holding on to things that do not serve you. You are dwelling over this. You're looking back over this. I think you're really thinking over and over about this situation without realising that you have got all these options and opportunities in front of you, and things are going to be moving in your favour. So, you know, try not to dwell on the past. The future, oh gosh, I was actually going to say the future looks bright, the future looks orange. I have no idea why. Sorry. Okay, any other messages please for Aquarius for the week commencing the 15th of March? Okay. Wow, okay. Okay, I'm not going to take all of these, but the first card that came out here is the Knight of Swords. So if you look at the card, this knight is rushing in for a situation. So whether you're going forward in a new relationship or someone is coming towards you in a new relationship, this is going to be rushed. You can see he's literally at the moment, he's running towards, I don't know if you can see my lines now, but he's rushing towards a bike there. So it is about a quick paced moving forward onto something. So again, I pulled the Justice card. Oh, well, I didn't pull it, it flew out at me. So Justice card. So some of you at the moment could be dealing with something legal, not necessarily. Again, this could be about something being balanced. I always look at this card and sort of think that you are sort of maybe self-reflecting or need to self-reflect at the moment. But I do feel like whatever the situation is that you're reflecting on, you will come out on top. That's just how I sort of interpret the cards. And then for the final card that I've drew from this is the Seven of Swords, which, do you know what I think I pulled from? I've pulled from my other deck. I'm sure I pulled the Seven of Swords. Sorry, I've actually put my other deck away, but I'm sure I pulled the Seven of Swords. I might not have done, but to me, Seven of Swords, I feel like this, if somebody's been around you and they've been sort of acting sneaky, now obviously again before I pulled this betrayal card, so if you feel like something's been done behind your back, or somebody's been a bit manipulative, or someone's betrayed your trust, to me this card symbolises that whatever's been done in the dark will come to light. And again, because I've pulled the Justice card, it could be a case that someone's been sneaky or conniving, lying. You feel like you've been stabbed in the back about a situation, but you will get justice in that, so truth will come to light. So whatever that situation is that's gone on, know that the truth will be revealed. I do always believe that whatever is done in the dark will come to light. But as I say, you know what, sometimes you just have to let karma play out itself. I'm a big fan of karma. I do believe in karma. So my message would be, focus on you, focus on leaving the past in the past, moving forward, and whoever it is or whatever it is, the situation that you feel you've been stabbed in the back by and betrayed by, whatever sneaky actions or behaviour that's been done around you, know that it will come to light. I don't even know how long this video is. Sorry guys, I was literally aiming at like 10 minutes, but any spirit, any angel messages for Aquarius? Oops, any angel messages for Aquarius? So yeah, as I say, that's literally, none of these want to come out. Okay. So from my Angels and Ancestors deck, I love this deck, it's beautiful. I've pulled the Traveller card. So the message behind this card is move in a new direction. So yeah, the whole reading has basically been about you leaving something in the past. Stop dwelling on it. You could be obsessively thinking about it, but cut ties with it and move forward. trusting karma, guys. Okay, I hope that helps. Yeah, if it does resonate with you, please like. I'd appreciate any comments and feedback. So yeah, take care, guys. Thank you.